Hey guys, what's going on? This is your girl, Miss Analytical, coming to you straight out of NYC on this Monday afternoon. I'm just going to jump right into the conversation, and I'm just going to say shout out to Lovely T from YouTube because she posted this story on her blog yesterday. And I gotta say, I never heard of this little girl named Lil Tay ever in my life until Sunday afternoon. And when I tell you I was appalled by the behavior, I'm not going to lie, I really was. I thought I seen it all, but when I saw those videos of her, I was like, you know what? I think social media has gone too far now. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Lil Tay is a 9-year-old girl from Canada, not the United States, from Canada. And she's a media sensation. She calls herself the youngest flexer of the century. And she sports money in her hand. She flexes it all around. She pretends as if it's a cell phone. She puts it to her ear. Also, she shows off these cars. And she likes to insult people by saying, I'm 9 years old. And I got this, this whip. And this whip is more than what you make a year. Or, my outfit costs more than your rent. And then she poses like she's in a mansion in California. And, it's really stupid what she's doing. But the problem is that girl got a lot of views and a lot of followers. My issue with her is that she's 9 years old behaving this way. But she's a 9-year-old that is around adults that they're not even encouraging her to act like that because they don't have a lot of sense themselves. So I'm not even saying they're encouraging her to do it. It's just that she is a popular person right now on the media. And she's friends with a person named Vicky. She's cool with Rice Gum, who's one of the big YouTubers right now. He has like millions of followers. And, I went on her page and she only really has 3 videos of herself, really. And it's really talking about, like the fight between her and Bad Baby and Whoa Vicky. And really, I'm going to say this. Bad Baby really wasn't paying attention to her in the fight. But Lil Tay is trying to fit in. And Lil Tay is trying to fit into a so-called culture that she feels is what the true representation of Black people really is. And that's not the case. And how can I say this in the best way? I'm really sick and tired of social media promoting the worst of Black people. I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick and tired of these little badass non-Black kids that gets put on by the dominant society and they get big deals. Bad Baby is a perfect example. She went on Dr. Phil because she was a bad kid 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she was a badass kid that went on Dr. Phil, was beating up her mom, even beat up his production crew. Then she gets a deal with Atlantic Records. She's rich now. Her bad behavior was rewarded. Think about the badass little girls who are Black that can rap. Where are their deals? Exactly. They don't have any. And that's my issue with this. Now, Lil Tay, what makes it worse is that she's 9 years old. She's prepubescent. She looks like a child. And even though she tries to come off hard, she's really faking it because with the video with Rice Gum, she was crying. Supposedly, they had a little rift. And she said, don't tag me in the videos with Rice Gum. He's my friend. I don't want to get involved in this. I don't want no issues. I'm a girl trying to live out my dreams. I'm just 9 years old. You a stupid adult. You should be ashamed of yourself trying to instigate a fight between a grown person and a little 9-year-old. But she said something that really made perfect sense. And she said, I'm a 9-year-old that's trying to make my mom proud. And her mother is her manager. Her mother's name is Angela Tian, and she is a real estate broker in Vancouver. And the reason why I'm mentioning all of this is because it's very important to the story. What occurred was that her mom was fired from her job as a real estate agent real estate broker because she allowed her daughter to use her boss's car in her videos, and she passed it off as it was owned by her daughter, which she's lucky that she just got fired, because if the owner, if her boss wanted to really pressurize her, he could sue her, because she monetized on those videos. She monetized those videos. She got paid. She got paid a lot of money for those videos. And if I was her ex-boss, I would say, I want a cut of it. You don't pay me for this, I'm suing you. But her daughter's encouraging her daughter to act ratchet cost her job. But Angela Tan, she doesn't really care. She doesn't really care because she's seeing it as a better opportunity to make more money off of her daughter. Now, I'm going to read a story from Vibe magazine, one of my favorite media outlets. I love Vibe magazine. So pretty much, Vibe magazine states that her daughter was fired. Her mother was fired from the Pacific Evergreen Realty for filming her daughter's antics in empty mansions. But in an interview with Global News, David Yang explained that she used the car without his permission. David Yan was the managing partner of the realty firm. So she used the car without his permission, and the video had gone viral, over 2 million views. Meaning, with 2 million views, you know how much money she could cake off of that? And it showed the daughter jumping up out of the parked car in all her flexing glory and saying, bitch, I just bought a Lamborghini. Y'all bitches can't even afford this shit, okay? And this is what I gotta say. I really feel as though when it's one thing for a kid to act like this on their own, because, you know, kids are going to be kids. You're going to have some good kids. You're going to have some bad kids. But it's another thing for your mom to encourage your behavior like this so that y'all both can get paid and y'all can both make money off of this. Like, how bad do you want your daughter to be famous? And her mother runs her IG page. And her mother has falsely tagged locations like Atlanta, Los Angeles on posts where it's actually Canada. You see the dishonesty from the mom? And that's why I'm speaking about this situation, because I feel as though if you look at a lot of people from reality TV, for instance, who started out young, if you look at them like 10 years later, you see the effects are devastating. I can't call out their names right now, but like Kate plus 8 and her kids. And they didn't even act like Lil Tay, but they're going through some issues right now. And then you look at a couple other reality stars. What it is that bad behavior results in bad consequences. And my thing with Lil Tay, and I have to say this to be true, to be fair, I don't think that in the next 10 years, I don't think she's going to blow up big. And I'm going to tell you why. Nobody wants to sign a bratty 9-year-old to a record deal. Record labels are not going to deal with a bratty 9-year-old who cusses, who's very rude to interviewers. If you see the tape from TMZ where she asks the guy, why does your mother make you so ugly? I mean, real disrespectful stuff. He didn't come off disrespectful to her, so she shouldn't have been rude to him. And I can't stand TMZ reporters, but that one, she was wrong. And nobody's going to want to deal with that behavior. They're not. She better just stick with being independent. But another thing about Lil Tay that bothers me is that she's hanging out with grown-ass men. And she's calling them her friends. You don't allow your daughter to hang out with grown-ass men. You do not allow your daughter to call grown-ass men their friends. Not even grown women. You don't. But especially grown-ass men. It doesn't sound right. And in the age of what's going on right now, no. And that's why I personally think Child Protective Services in Vancouver, wherever they're called in Vancouver, they need to come and investigate this, because I feel as though Lil Tay is an abused child. I really don't. I really do. I really feel she is an abused child. And at some point, we as people, we got to put our foot down and say no. We really got to put our foot down and say no. We got to say, we're not going to support this. We need to really not just complain, but we really, I think that the best way that we could show that enough is enough is if the sponsors that pay for the advertisement on these social media platforms, I think we need to boycott them. I really do, because at some point we gotta stop. What is it gonna be now? We're gonna have a 3-year-old cussing. We have a 3-year-old cussing rapper. Like, it's getting to the point that, for a 9-year-old to behave like this on social media, it's just wrong. I'm sorry. I feel like it's wrong. Another thing that I'm gonna say too, and I'm gonna be really clear on this though, is that what I noticed throughout the whole story is that I can't even find the little girl's real name. It's really funny how we know Danielle Bregoli's real name. We know, Vicky, she's Vicky something. We know her mom's name, but we don't even know Lil Tay's real name. And I'm saying, I find that to be very suspect. I really find that to be extremely suspect. It's like you throwing your daughter out there to be a buffoon, to be a clown. Nobody's going to remember her in the next 2 years. She's going to be forgotten, like a lot of internet sensations, And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're protecting your daughter's real identity, but the fake identity, fake persona, because it's really fake. The real persona was her when she was crying about the rice gun situation. Your fake persona the daughter's fake persona is what's going to be best remembered. You understand? So I feel that, to sum it up, because I'm going to conclude this. To all the parents out there that have children that are talented, unless your child is talented, unless you know that they can really monetize without being buffoonish, do not put your children on social media, because no matter what happens, even when your child realizes that I'm looking like a clown, I'm looking like a fool, those video clips are going to always be saved. Okay, because they're doing it out in the open and being filmed. Also, if you have a manager that's not in the best interest of your child, drop them ASAP. Because a lot of these managers exploit children too. Because they know that clownery equals money in this day and age. But as far as Lil Tay, that's Lil Tay and her mother's situation. Hopefully, we don't have any more Lil Tays coming out. And with that being said, this is your girl, Miss Analytical, signing off. Please follow me on Spreaker.com, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel titled Miss Analytical. Please like my videos, make those comments, and please hit that bell notification. Also, I'm really going to post videos every day this week. And on that note, I'm signing off. Take care. Oh, and I just got to say one more thing. Oh, so this is one more thing. As far as the Kanye West videos, I'm going to be posting those this week. I really am. And I haven't forgotten about that. So just make sure to just check out for those. I haven't forgot about those. And I am going to post something about the whole Azalea Banks, Cardi B situation, because I have a lot to say about that as well. I think it's very important that should be discussed. But besides that, I'm going to do more reviews of Love and Hip Hop, And Basketball Wives is premiering tonight, so I'm looking forward to making reviews about that. I'm gonna post that probably the end of this week. But on that note, once again, take care and thank you for watching and listening to this video. Peace.